Dirty, bro.
Go.
What up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram? Welcome to the Bro Show with your boy Big Rob.
And your boy Son Speaks.
Yeah, man, and today's topic is how important
our
fathers. And before we begin, Twan, they did me dirty. I went to Chicago and I got a flight back, buddy. I had to catch a flight back. Them people told me.
Oh, so we still on for the tough now?
Yeah, we can do.
We need to pull on.
All right, so they shitted on me real good. Yo, told me that I was asking too many questions and they wasn't gonna hire me. I don't know what to do, bro.
Then we should do the tough because we've already promoted. The tough is like tomorrow.
Damn, what's today's date?
They did like 5th, 6th or some shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
We gotta figure it out.
We'll
figure it out. But yeah, man. It is what it is. As far as when it comes to that shit, I mean, everybody go through some shit, but that definitely helped me. What's other than that? What's going on, y'all? We can't leave Miss V out. She's sitting over there real quiet.
Right. I wasn't even gonna say shit.
Little pissed off. Like she.
We was having some technical.
Yeah, we today we really had technical difficulties. Now normally she cussed me out and be like, "We ain't having no fucking technical."
Normally we on some other shit.
Yeah.
But today we had technical.
Yeah, today we had some technical difficulties, but it is what it is.
Hey, I'm in the building.
I lost my dad Friday, man.
Condolences to that.
Yeah, definitely condolences.
Made me kind of think of this topic right here. How important your father is. Some people think it's a joke. My life's perspective is a little different because I was raised by my dad. You know what I mean? If that's how you want to look at it. I had my mom and my dad until my mother and father split when I was, I think, about 8. They got back together. Then 10, it was a wrap. After that, majority of my time I was ping ponging until I hit about 13, 14. I was with my dad. And if you know me or you fuck with me, you basically fuck with my dad without even knowing, because I am basically the epitome of my father. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most of the shit that I know, the way I carry myself, my knowledge, a lot of that shit came from my dad. So I don't think how people people know how important it is to have not even a biological father, just like a man, like a
I'm
real
just an appearance
man.
Yeah.
Bigger as
You know
a
what I'm saying? Like a lot, because it's crazy, because when we all sit around and talk and you really have real conversations, a lot of my friends didn't have no father. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have their father. Or if they had their father, their relationship wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? Like they got their father, but it's like,
yeah.
Oh, every once in a while you owe dad, you owe my father. You know what I'm saying? Like all my friends know I don't fuck what the fuck was going on, where I was at, what I was doing. Niggas knew my father was there. I was with my father. I was working with my father. Like you came to the crib, my father was like, you know what I mean? Like it was a different situation. So I think a lot of people kind of take for granted not even just having a father, but a man. Because some dudes wind up with the uncle, the grandfather, you know what I'm saying, their mother, boyfriend who gave a fuck, like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Uncles or some kind of way you have some kind of guidance in your life. And you can see the difference. No bullshit. You can see the difference in niggas. If you wanted to take numbers on the statistics and shit, you see the difference in niggas that had that upbringing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus the niggas that didn't. You know, like now I talk about that shit all the time. These niggas don't know how to change a tire. They don't know how to check their battery. They don't know how to fucking
check the oil.
Something break in the house. They don't know what the fuck they do. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't know how to hook up the wash machine and you know what I mean, change the refrigerator to a new. Like niggas don't know how to do none of that kind of shit, yo, because they been raised by women. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and that's how they move. Like I never understood that. You see a nigga with a flat, and he driving until the tire comes off the rim. Like it's very simple to change the tire. Nigga, go on YouTube. Like you think you that motherfucking cool that you can't change a fucking tire?
Yo, a lot of people don't want to get dirty, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas too pretty.
Where's that concept come from? That come from women. They don't come from men.
Some women.
I don't give. I'm gonna tell you. Even when I had nice
some women.
Fucking cars. Every car I got a shirt in that bitch. I got a pair of shoes in that bitch, and preferably if I need to have a pair of pants in that bitch. And if anything happens, I can poop flop and change my shit, and I can do what the fuck I need.
And you got the gloves in there.
Yeah, all that.
And you got everything else in there.
Man, look, man. Keep gloves on. Keep a knife. Like I don't know what you niggas be doing.
Kelly
man.
B. Smith, why we lose you at niggas? She said you lost me at niggas.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry.
We
apologize for the word.
Guys.
Men.
Guys.
Men. Negroes. Yeah. Is that all right?
Yeah. Yeah. But you understand what I'm saying? It's like, because I'm mainly speaking to the fellas. I'm not even saying nothing about women today. You know what I mean? I'm not. If you didn't have your father, you need to be a father to your son. Not talking about the daughters. I'm not Xing them out either. You need to be their father too, because that's very important for them to see a man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But to curb this stuff that we going through now, we need men. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all say y'all don't need men. Y'all think y'all don't need men. You need a man. Because right now you can't control your child. Honestly, who controlling their child right now?
Man.
I got one of my friends, yo, she done beat her son up like the last 30 days. I swear she done knocked him out about 4 times. It don't make a difference. You know why?
She toughing them up.
That ain't in the point of toughing him up. He know it's no real situation. It's no real boundary that he can't go around because it's not a man there. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a man there. It's a difference. When a man is there, I know if I go to my kids is my oldest son 30. If I look at my son a certain way, he know what time it is. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the first time I got my son trying to try me, he woke up off the floor. Him and my other son, like who the fuck y'all think this is? It's not no damn game.
I gotta speak. See, for me. People got to understand that most of the time when we talk from experience. Me, I don't have no problem or no quarrels of putting my shit out there because that's the type of dude that I am. It's no shame in my game. But my son 15, March the 3rd, he'd be 16. My son I've been in my son's life since he been 1 year, since he was a baby, put it that way. The circumstances on how he was, it was a little crazy, but I've been in my son's life since he was 1. With me dealing with my son, right, and he's being pulled in 2 directions.
And he's not stupid.
And the thing with him, right, and
that's what people don't realize.
And that's what he learned to do. So peep this, right? So by him being pulled in 2 different directions, I'm the stern disciplinarian. His mother is the easygoing. I'm gonna let him do what he want to do. So keep in mind, like this is no attack on. This is no attack on him, but she got him to the point where as though you've allowed him to do what he want to do for so long. Now it's out of control.
That's a program.
Right.
It's a computer. Kids and people, we are computers. You program.
So
you know how hard it is to get a virus out of your fucking computer?
So you get mad at me because you created this monster and I refuse. I'm not cleaning up your mess.
Yeah, you're going to fix that.
You got to do that.
Yeah.
So because I don't do it, now I'm this, now I'm that, and I'm this, and I'm that. No.
It's the first time they hit you with the guilt show. You don't care. You don't like your son. Yeah, okay. Like with me, I remember my wife telling me, "You too hard on the kids." Not being hard on them. You think it's hard because you're a woman. When they get out in the world, who the fuck you think they're gonna be getting slapped all around all this motherfucker? You think they need to learn how to take it now. You know what I'm saying? That's a program. I'm trying to program them. If you gonna program softness into them, then they fuck.
Stop coddling these little fucking boys. Period. Stop coddling them. Stop babyfying them. Stop doing all this stuff. That's why they emotional wrecks. That's why they don't want to listen. That's why they get their feelings about everything. That's why I'm not the greatest parent in the world, but I can do a thing or two and can tell you a thing or two about a boy and a man. So at the end of the day, y'all gotta stop with that coddling these little boys. And the excuses that y'all give for doing it is so crazy. Well, I ain't like beatings when I was young. Yeah. I don't have to beat my child.
Who cares? What are you talking about? A young boy at some point got to get his ass whipped. He gotta get it.
We ain't say abuse them. We said whip his ass. Discipline them. You gotta put your hands on these little boys.
You went on social media and you seen kids talking crazy and acting all this, that, and the third. I know that man ain't no man around. Because a real man ain't gonna allow you to be doing all that crazy crap. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
Yo, I seen I was at somebody, I was on Christmas, right? So grandfather, you know, clean now, doing whatever. But the kid wasn't speaking to their grandfather. So then the uncle was like, nigga, they set the grandfather there. Grandfather purposely went and got what he wanted to get and sat right next to his grandson. He talked to his grandson. Grandson playing a game, kind of not playing
I focus in.
Right? The uncle come and say, yo, you hear your grandfather talking to you? You know what I'm saying? He take your goddamn headphones off and show your grandfather some respect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, then he started talking to his grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People don't understand, yo, you need men around. That is a man move. You understand what I'm saying? Because the mother would have allowed that to keep going on, then the kid think that's cool to disrespect his grandfather. Nigga, you wouldn't even you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the man that's sitting next to you.
See that? He said, no, I don't believe in disciplining your child by whipping them.
Listen.
We didn't say child.
That's your belief. Let me tell you something. So
sons.
If I'm talking about a son.
We're talking sons.
My son, me.
I whip my son's ass.
Me personally. Me. My lifestyle, my background, all of that. My son is never going to disrespect me in my house. If my son get in my face and he talks shit in my house, he getting his ass whipped. I don't give a fuck who you are and how you feel about discipline. He's getting an ass whipping. Hands, belt, whatever the fuck is close to me, he gonna get it.
Yeah.
You want to be a man? Let's be a man. I did the same thing. My father was 6 feet even, 300 pounds, solid, and I tried him. And you know what the fuck he did? He laughed. I'm ready, nigga. I've been waiting for this and knocked my ass down 3-4 flights of steps.
Oh, let me tell my story. My father, I thought that I could try my father because my father was getting high. So I get down there, I'm a little cocky, all these muscles and shit. I get down there, I crack slick on him. He said, what? He said, what you think I'm a... He picked me up, dropped me on my head, picked the couch up, and hit me with the couch. That's where I'm at with it. See, my thing is, my son got his whip 4 times in his 23 now. I get it. But what we trying to say to you,
every child got a different situation.
Not only that, but
every child got a different situation.
Not only that, but upbringing and environments helping create these kids. You get what I'm saying?
And the way the mother respects the father. Because if she don't, like now, I'm gonna give you a real story. I never really had to beat my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But now my daughter's about big as me. You see what I'm saying? My daughter taller than me. She about my size and all that. My daughter got in my face to the point, nigga, I had to leave my motherfucking house, nigga. I had to tell my daughter, I said, you need to talk to your brothers. Because just because you're a woman, a girl, don't mean I won't whip your ass. I take this belt on you, I'm going to put the shoe on your ass, You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
People don't understand that because that's what happens. Because it's how the mother respects the man. That's how the children act.
And not only that, but this is what people gotta really, really, really understand when it comes down to this. And we know that this is a kind of touchy subject, but it's
a reality,
right? And we got to get right to it. And I'm gonna tell you just like this.
All that soft shit, I ain't with you on that. Not whipping my ass. Yeah. I'm whipping my ass.
But this is where I'm at with it. But like how you just said, it's how you raise your child. That's true to a certain extent. But understand this: if I'm teaching my son over here how to get up, make his bed, wash his ass, and then he go home, and his mother teaching him, you ain't gotta make your bed, and you ain't gotta wash your ass.
And then
that's a conflict of interest.
Your father say,
you ain't gotta listen to your father.
How we raising the child? We trying to turn him into a man. How you gonna turn into a man? You treat him like a bitch.
Facts.
That's what families do. You grooming him. Excuse me for using that word, but you grooming him to be one of those type of people that if he do go out here and he try to get tough and he wind up going to jail, you know what he gonna be doing? Washing niggas' drawers. That's what he gonna be doing. That's what he gonna be doing.
He's grooming to be a drawer washer.
Because he don't know how to be a man.
Yeah,
and it ain't all about fighting and being tough. It's about learning who to respect and when to respect somebody. That's you learn that from a man. Men don't want war because we know what war entails, not real men.
Facts.
I'm always checking it before hey, dude, this is where we going, and we gotta go here because once we go here, don't stop. You understand that?
Right.
And most of these dudes been raised by a female don't know. They think everything is about bravado, putting the chest out. You all tell no, that's not a man, yo.
And don't get it twisted. This is
nobody knocking nobody.
This is not a knock on because some women are doing a great job with trying to raise these men, but don't get it twisted. You cannot teach a man how to be a man because you're not one. Now you can do a great job at how you want to be treated and things and what you saw in your dad or whatever the case may be. That's cool. But what I'm saying is a lot of these kids, a lot of women, some women coddle these kids.
Can't do it.
You get what I'm saying?
This is the result of that. The last 25, 30 years of raising these kids and being all soft on them and letting them get away with crossing these boundaries and doing the things that they do, and we acting like it's all cool. It's not cool.
Fathers do it too.
It's not cool. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's cool because some of them niggas some of them guys is raised by their grandmother. Their grandmother and their aunt just let them do what they want to do.
Don't think it's just the men.
And everything about discipline ain't about beating the kid either. Because some of the times it's trying to teach them something. And if you are on the same page as parents, you should be with the one who got the plan. If you ain't got no plan and you worry about your feelings and your emotions, that ain't got nothing to do with him being 20 years old and he remembering what lesson he learned. That ain't got nothing to do with how you feel.
I'm gonna piggyback off of this. Hey, Khaled, peep this, right? We're not blaming
nobody.
We're not blaming the woman because
we're speaking about reality.
Because the man is not around. Let's be clear on certain things. You do have some women that are bitter biddies that won't allow that guy around that child.
And you got some guys that
that get mad and because the chick don't want to be with them, so they won't do shit for the child.
Yeah.
So it comes on both ends. I happen to be the victim of, you know what I mean, not wanting to be with the woman. So because I'm not with the woman, it's all kinds of stuff being fueled in that child's head and told about the father, this, that, and the third. That's just how it goes. We're not gonna burn one end of the candle and not the other. You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna
talk about the real.
We're gonna talk about what the real shit is.
And that's why I'm saying I'm not, because I hate this thing.
It's not an attack.
I hate this thing where everybody get emotional and take everything personal. It's not personal. We talking about reality. We talking about these false senses of reality. We talking about real life.
Yeah,
you act like this is not really going on. This is what's going on. Dudes is not raising their children. Some dudes not raising their children because they can't. Some dudes don't want to. Some dudes not even going to attempt to do nothing but pay for something because of the way the woman acts. It's not nothing personal. We talking about real life. We can all go on our phone and pick 3 people in 5 minutes and come up with a conversation and a situation about what the hell we sitting right here talking about.
Okay, case in point, Khaled. Like you just said,
why the fuck I need to go get the court?
Hold. Because at some point, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't understand like how that shit go. But I'm gonna keep it real on my end. I'm not even going to disclose the amount of money that I had to kick out, but I went and got a family attorney, and I went to court, and I got joint custody of my son. I wanted full custody, for real. But I went and I got joint custody of my son. Everybody is not going to respond like that, nor everybody's not in a position to do that.
Let me tell y'all something.
That shit is expensive.
Let's have a reality check.
As fuck.
Let's have a reality check. You know why me and my wife was together for so long? I supposed to left my wife. You want to be honest? I stayed because I raised my goddamn children. I stayed for my children. I raised my children. That's what the fuck I did. You understand what I'm saying? And all that in your feeling shit, you can take that shit and go somewhere else with it. That's why my kids is fine right now. Because if I wasn't there doing what I wanted to do, even the fact that I raised them and the way that they act now, they would have been off the hook if I wasn't there. They would either be dead, pregnant, something, a bunch of crazy shit going on.
Yeah. These kids know how to manipulate their mother.
You ain't got to tell me how kids are very, very intelligent. They're not stupid. They know how to manipulate all kinds of situations. They know who to go to lie, who to go bump up against to get the uncle to lie and go over here. Let me fuck the girl over here, and let me go over here to my aunt house. She gonna let me do whatever I want. No, we're not doing none of that. Yeah. I sacrificed the last fucking what you want to call it 20 years. You know what I'm saying? To raise my goddamn children.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. It's a mean ass sacrifice, and it's a very expensive one. And like I said, at the end of the day, you can fight. And
I'm gonna be honest, because I'm a real father. And recently, probably the top reason why I'm not with my wife or my family is because the way my children treated me and talked to me. I'm not that person. You can't do that to me. I asked my daughter that. You can't do that to me. I'm not that type of person. You need to go and really research and talk to your mother and talk to your family about who your father is. You can't talk to me and be disrespectful, and it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
Well, for me, luckily for me, the only one that was bold enough to try me was my oldest daughter. Other than that, my other kids know not to even fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't care about all that shit about people saying what they ain't gonna do with theirs. I will fuck my kids up in a heartbeat. And when I say
as I work, not all the stones I threw to build something to pass on to you.
I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them holiday motherfuckers. Whereas though I was only around during the holidays and this, that, and the third. Motherfucker, I was up school. I'm in your life helping with homework. I'm doing all that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Since day one, out the coochie.
But I don't got time for that.
I feed my wife. I had to do shit. I did every fucking thing I was supposed to do.
I don't got time for that shit. That's why I like
you call me bitter, angry. You motherfucking right. I'm fucking angry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For you to raise your kids and get them the best life possible that you can get with the fucked up situations that's out here, and for somebody to talk to you like you nobody.
But you know what's fucked up?
Fucking crazy.
But you know what's fucked up? And I know some mothers that are victims of this shit right now too. That are single mothers and they not with the father or whatever. But how you know what's fucked up? How these kids then got a little older, smelling their little asses on social media, got a few friends, and get the same bullshit like you ain't never did nothing for me. Yeah. What parent out here ain't experienced that yet? You get what I'm saying? Right. That's some bitch ass shit. Like you know what that do? Like you be mad as shit. Like,
I was told I want to control everything.
Man,
bitch, I pay for everything.
Explain something to you,
man. That shit crazy.
I'm controlling what I raised.
Explain something to you. If you don't have no structure, you're not gonna make it. I gave structure, and if structure to you looks like me being in control, then so be it. I have to be in control. Somebody gotta guide the shit. Somebody gotta fix the shit. Somebody gotta keep the shit running. That's what control looks like. That's structure. If you don't have that, you think you can get up anytime you want. You think you can go to sleep anytime you want. You think you can eat all my shit that I put in there. You think you can just fuck off and do whatever you want with your life.
You think you could just eat
If I
fast
wasn't
food all the
controlling,
time?
this is what
Don't
I'm
want to
saying.
eat
If I
vegetables.
wasn't controlling the situation, you just thought life was this. You could just lay around and
Y'all
fuck
would
off.
be
Well,
having
I go to
every
work
day.
and I pay for all of this shit for you to fuck around on.
Like,
The fuck out of here, man.
at what point, like others said, because I know every woman not, but you got some lazy ass chicks out here to where as though you allowed a child to dictate to you what they gonna eat. What happened to if you don't eat, your ass gonna be hungry? What happened to that?
Nobody does that.
You got kids out here, you put vegetables on
Well,
their plate.
first you
My
gotta
son,
understand, Raw. There's not too many mothers that make a whole entire meal other than Sunday.
listen to this shit.
Damn.
My son, you got some kids, and I'm not even just gonna target my shit. I'm gonna just speak. But you got some kids out here, when you put vegetables on their plate, they say, I don't like that. You probably ain't never even ate it. So why you don't like it? If it ain't French fries and burgers and wings and hot dogs and pizza, these kids, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't even eat right. And then they wondering why they fucking all fucked up out here.
I'm gonna say this.
Like, this shit crazy. They're not even eating right.
I'm gonna say this. Y'all better stop playing. Because this coming year, all this stuff we sitting here talking about, y'all fuck. I've been telling y'all the same thing for the longest time, putting it in perspective for y'all.
She understand, hey, Q, bro. Saying.
In a minute, y'all ain't gonna have no gas and electric.
That's real shit, Khalid.
Y'all water gonna be cut off. Y'all ain't gonna be able to eat. And a lot of y'all don't grow up in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s, during gas crisis, no heat in the house. Y'all don't know how to survive this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this about fathers being important because y'all think y'all don't need men. Y'all get ready to need men. Y'all get ready to see real life with these people that's making these moves and pushing and shuffling stuff around the board. Y'all get ready to see real life. Because if y'all don't get with your family and move in with each other and get your minds and your perspective right, y'all in trouble, man. And I'm telling you straight up, man, I'm gonna say it on camera. Don't call me, man. Don't call me. And I go for anybody. Don't call me. Yeah, I'm serious. Don't call me. I'm out of the helping people phase, teaching the people phase. I'm in my I don't give a fuck phase. And if you know me, when I get in the I don't give a fuck phase, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean,
Keanu on YouTube says shit is about to get real.
It's real.
It's already real now. I mean, some of the
these
shit.
Kids ain't never brought with nobody. They think the NIGGA word is a game. When it tells you go to the market and you chilling and you in line and somebody call you a nigga.
Then they upset.
Oh, you gonna fight everybody? Then you gonna go to jail.
Boy, you was with an owl called you a nigga. I thought that was your
Listen, man.
It's not a game.
Listen, man.
They ain't not ready for this. They not ready for this. And being raised, not pointing a finger at women, but being raised by women makes you emotional, and they don't know how to control their emotions and their feelings, and they gonna get out here. And now every time you turn around, somebody gonna get killed. Somebody getting locked up. This happened and that happened. It's getting ready to get really real.
On YouTube,
really
that
real.
these that voted for the Orange Avenger are about to feel it.
No, absolutely. The girl Tia said, "Motherfuckers too opinionated. I don't give a fuck about none of that. They too disrespectful for me,
yes.
And I stand on that with you, Tia,
yes.
Because at the end of the day, I'm not for. I don't like. I'm different. I had to tell my son's little friends, hey, Rob, my name Mr. Rob.
Put a handle on it,
Mr. Rob. I'm not your peer.
Yeah,
there you go.
My son is your peer. My name is Mr. Rob. You don't call me Rob or Robbie or Robert.
My situation was
I don't play that shit.
My dad raised everybody. I can bring any male to the forefront for my family, and my father had them at one point in time, and he raised them and got them right because their mothers brought them that. Then you can take it to me. The way I was raised, I did the same thing with all my cousins, all my friends. My wife, friends, we gonna big same house. Everybody straighten up, because I don't play that. And then every time, sometimes, like I said, everything ain't about getting our ass whipped. Yeah, something is about being around a real man, just somebody not raising their voice and telling you what to do and act right. Like now, I'm so in a frame of mind. My oldest son get ready to move.
That's real. That's real, cuz
what's that?
He said it's our fault because of how these kids are raised. It's on both ends. You're right. You're right.
Now I'm so
100% right.
I'm so happy. My oldest son is getting ready to move in with me, He
Good
got
luck with that.
2 boys. They get ready to have a girl, and they got a girl. And one of them is big, like he's big, he's 6, but he's already like, you know what I'm saying? The other one is off the chain. Like, I'm just laughing because I'm telling him the other day, we had a repass, he wilding out, flipping out, bop, bop, bop. I said, yeah. I'm laughing. I said, boy, you gonna get a lot of ass whippings. So my wife keep having, that ain't gonna work on him. Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work from Pop. It is.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work from y'all because y'all don't put no fear in him. He don't fear y'all. See, when he see Pop, all my kids, my grandkids is like that. Is my kids is like that, and like I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? It's a presence.
Yeah.
From a man being around. The kids know. Oh, Big Sam ain't playing all that. We ain't doing. We can't do all that flipping and flopping and jumping around. You gotta learn. This is what I'm talking about structure. Because if you allow the kids to do what they want, they don't have no structure. They just think they can just do willy nilly. They can do whatever they want. And I'm like, I already told my son. I said, boy, you know there's gonna be some shit there. He said, I know. He said, that's why I'm glad they coming over there. My son said, I'm glad they coming over there.
Right, glad because they already off the chain.
Because it's like, it's
like he the brother. My father won't get you.
Hey, that's my son said, oh boy, you just gonna, cause my son don't play either. But it's like he kind of ganged up on him.
By the family.
It's to the point where this is real shit. This is what happened. His son wilding out. My daughter watches his kids a lot, and they with their grandma, right? So the big son hit the little son. My son didn't see what happened. He popped the big one because he popped the little one too hard. But the little one tough. You know what I'm saying? I understand where they was coming from. I understand where he coming from. Like he know better about hitting him. He too big to be hitting on him, but he hit him and then hit him. So it caused this whole ass chain reaction between my daughter and my wife. My daughter's mad because you always hitting him. And so I said, I said, I can't wait till it come to my house because all that shit gonna stop. We're not doing none of that. This man shit over here. We're not doing that. Just because you watch them, you're not their parent. So you have to allow him to be their parent. Even if he's making a mistake, you don't confront the mistake in front of the children. Because the children not stupid. They see every fucking thing. They hear everything.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to allow him to be a parent, even if he's making a mistake. You catch him by himself. Look, that situation was a little ugly. But 2 females, you understand what I'm saying? They trying to exert their dominance over my son. And see, then it's his baby mother. He got a daughter, my daughter, and then my wife.
He ain't stand a chance.
He didn't. He got up. You know what he did? Put your coat on. Put your coat. He did what I would have did. Put your coat on. Put your coat on. Let's go. I'm not listening to y'all. I'm not dealing with y'all. He got his shit together, got his kids, and he fucking left.
Smart man.
What you supposed to do? You and what happened is, because I always used to say this with my wife, sometimes y'all need to learn to shut the fuck up.
And mind your business.
Yeah.
Shut up. Let him be the man. That's how he's learning. He's still in a learning phase, but at the same time, he is their fucking father. You can't implement how he gonna do whatever he gonna do. Just because he's your son. Shut the fuck up. Let him be a parent.
Let me read these comments. The girl Tia said, I believe all kids got to get their ass whipped as a rite of passage. We all challenged our parents at one point. My mother whipped my ass when I swole up, and I whipped mine. Why? You will respect me. She said, I'm gonna whip mine. I'm gonna whip mine before I gotta turn him over to the jail, who will whip him mentally and physically. And that's a fact. My little cousin said, they don't know how to respect we don't know how to respect our elders. Tell them, cuz that rose bush will get you right. My grandmother had a mean rose bush, and I'm not gonna lie, I caught the extension cord.
All of it.
I caught listen, nigga.
The worst is the hands.
The hands and that belt. I caught it, but at the end of the day, when I got my ass whipped, I ain't do it no more. Because I ain't want that ass whipped.
I don't know how y'all view that, because it's like, I know my family history. My grandmother and I was picking cotton. They were slaves. You know what I mean? Literally before they came here. So the mentality of that is
Sleep on.
you gonna learn. You understand what I'm saying? And my father, the way my father used to whip ass, it wasn't no coming in there all chasing you around and all that. My father used to be calm as hell.
Sit down.
My father was never, I've never known my father to be little ever in my life. Get your ass over here. Get them pants down. Get on my knee. And he put that motherfucking arm and all your ass is right there and he whips your ass. And it got me to the point where I got old enough. When I started getting old enough, I could fucking take it. And to the point where I just didn't even say nothing. I wouldn't even give a fuck. And then that's when he be like, oh yeah, okay.
Change the reaction now.
You don't understand. Everything with a man is a double-edged sword. It's 2 times. It goes different ways.
Yes, it does.
Teaching you how to take an ass whipping, how to deal with pain, how to mentally do it, and he's disciplining at you at the same time. Then it got to the point, oh, you tough, you don't need your ass whipped no more. Okay, I'm gonna fucking beat the hell out your mental then. You punished now. Go get that encyclopedia. Read these ones through these ones. Get that almanac. Get that dictionary. Get that Bible. And y'all be wondering how the fuck I know all of the shit that I know. You understand? You see the double edge on that?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't understand us. That's what a man does. He gives you structure. The shit that he's teaching you, you'll never understand it while you in it.
Right.
Until one day you get outside and I got to fucking answer some shit that was in the almanac and everybody looking at me like, how the fuck you know that?
How the fuck you know that answer?
You understand what I'm saying? Like, to the point where I'm battling my racist white teachers in school because I knew too much. You understand what the dude just tell you? Oh, you too confrontational. No, that means you's too smart. You can't put the dick in my ass and I'm gonna let you put it there.
Right.
No, motherfucker, we gonna fight. We're not doing that. That's what y'all don't understand. That's what the man brings to the table. That's what the man brings to the table. A man. I ain't talking about these guys that y'all know that ain't men. I'm talking about real men. I ain't talking about these dudes that allow you to do everything and don't say nothing. Got you. He in the house with you and he ain't said a goddamn thing. Nothing. He just let you do whatever the hell he wants. Whatever you want.
He ain't implementing them taking out trash. He ain't making them clean up.
And you know why?
Because
some men can't. Some men can't. Some men can't implement the structure.
That's crazy.
Because they got us on an uneven queue. Women here, men here. So you think you don't gotta respect me as a man? Yeah, that's real.
Well, sometimes you get the man tell the child to do it, and his mother be like,
"This is what I'm saying." That's why I'm talking about respect. Because the woman is like, "Oh, you think because you making your little 60 every year, and I'm going back and forth, this job, that job, the system is designed that way, but you don't care though. But you want this family, but you still won't let me be a man though. But you want me to be a man, but you won't let me be a man."
Well, women kick this because I don't need nobody. Yeah, okay. I don't need no man. This, and that.
Yeah, he put that dick to that pussy and y'all made that baby. You need him.
Yeah, but that's the
you
thing.
Need
it's
him.
Like, but the crazy part,
you don't.
The crazy part is, you know how many women I heard say that shit? Even relatives of mine saying that they don't need no man because they good like this or whatever the case is.
See, read this comment. I don't want no pud. I don't want no man like that. He might beat me too. That you speaking from your own personal experience. You personalizing the situation. So why you not? If you in a situation with a man, even if you ain't with the man, why you not having a conversation on how y'all gonna discipline the child and then sticking to it? Because see, that's the problem.
Y'all that sounds like a man who's been abusive to that person.
Y'all had a conversation.
Oh, I gotta say something.
And then we implement the rules and the boundaries. And then when the rules and the boundaries get crossed, it's got to be some kind of fucking way consequence.
But not only that, there's a difference in disciplining them and abusing them. We're not talking about abuse.
Discipline.
We're talking about discipline, not abuse. Abuse is you taking your closed fist and banging your child, a little baby, in the face. That's crazy. We're talking about whipping their ass. They touch their hand, smack that hand. This smack that ass.
Because I'm speaking from my personal experience.
It's crazy.
As long as I've been with my wife, It was getting to the point where if I said something, she got to keep implementing herself into the situation. I'm a fucking man. I don't need your input. I know how to talk to my damn children. I don't need you standing over my shoulder or their shoulder when I'm disciplining them. Because now you taking
facts, Ted.
You taking my power away. Right? When you disciplining, I get out of the way. That's your situation. I'll let you handle that. We talk about it later. If I saw something I didn't like, you know what I'm saying? But one thing I noticed about women is they can't allow. It's like you can't allow a man to be a man.
Can I comment on what Pud just said? Pud, you listen. We're not talking about. So you think that a man that disciplines a child is going to beat you up? Like I just want some clarity.
I want to know the clarity.
So I know what's going on. I want to know, like, so when a man is disciplining a child because he beats a child, and when I say beat, I don't mean like beat. I'm talking about spank a child, disciplining a child, not abusing. If a man does that, you are at fear with a man beating you up. How many more women feel like that? That if a guy disciplines a child, you feel like he's a woman beater. Boy, the government and TV got y'all so brainwashed with that shit. That shit is crazy. Like real shit.
A lot of them think that way, bro.
That shit is crazy.
Right, you Chrissy, like you said, demasculating the man in front of the children.
Yeah, which makes the child look at the man like he's nothing.
Back to my man Bruce, because he knows exactly.
That's crazy.
He knows exactly where it comes from. Come read the Willie Lynch speech, not the little paragraph. Read the whole thing. That was the design of that. This is demasculating the man in front of the women, fucking him in his ass, and letting the horse fuck him, ripping them apart, tar and feathering them. Y'all don't realize that's generational trauma. That's why y'all feel the way y'all feel. And y'all, it's like y'all almost psychologically can't allow it to be men.
Tia said a whole bunch of stuff. Let me run her stuff down, man. She said there are so many young adults in shelters because their family washed their hands with them, tired of their kids being disrespectful to them. She said they put them out and wash their hands because they are tired of the disrespect. I used to work there and many parents wash their hands. These kids fight their parents and cause hell. They brainwash from what the government told them. Yep. They know if they keep us separate and at war, we cannot succeed and families will remain broken. They watch too much TV. And that's the facts. Like too many people are caught up in these reality. Yo, it's so many women. And this is not a jab at y'all. I'm just stating truth. It's so many women that watch these reality series and stuff like that they see on TV and think that that's real life. When this is
they really believe
scripted. They really believe it. I'm talking about they gossip about it, talk about it like this is some real stuff. And I'll be like, yo, I don't watch that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't get into it because it's not real.
Let me tell you.
And y'all think life is based off of that? You serious?
Some of these comments, I know will never be in another relationship. Ever. In my fucking life. Ever. The way that my brain works, it works so fast and it goes to the future, like, it's just listen, my father, he was in a long-term relationship, right? And his girlfriend, her son was young when they met. My father was raising him. He became a teenager. He got big and robust, damn near about my size. And he tried my father one day, and my father did not play. And my father whipped his ass, and his girlfriend packed up and moved out.
Sweetheart, the main thing we talking about, Tyra, we're talking about mainly boys. So when we say child, we're going to be specific on which gender that we're speaking on, and we're speaking on little boys. Yeah, he's going to have bruises. You know why? Because he's going to get bruises outside. He's going to fall. This is what young men, this is how young men develop.
I don't know about Rob, but I'm talking about children.
Young men. Huh?
I'm telling Tyra. I don't know about Rob, but I'm talking about children as a whole. Children as a whole. Reason being that these girls get out here and they start having sex at 12. Nobody told her that this nigga just trying to fuck. Yeah, he might buy you some tennis, but that's it. And she thinks she in love. Before she know it, when his homeboy's telling us, you so cute, you so fat, you so this, you that, then he starts saying, having sex with her, get her tennis shoes and an outfit. Then the next one do the same thing. While she thinking she's so cute, and that's what's happening, she getting passed around. But if y'all don't stop the buck, the first time, don't you take a gift from a nigga. That ain't your father. Don't you take a gift from him. Don't sit on the man's
That's a
lap.
form of discipline.
They don't get all
We're
of
not
that.
talking about everything.
So I'm not.
Ass with
I'm
it.
trying.
Some
So I'm
stuff
just
gotta
trying
come to an ass
I'm
with
trying
it.
to bring it to Rob and her attention that I'm not going to sit and just say boys.
Okay, we got
Get
you, but
these girls
that's what
too.
you on the side for and talking. That's what you're supposed to do. But I'm stating to her because her words were, should the child have bruises after the beating from the man disciplining
Possibly.
the man child?
So sometimes
Possibly.
it's not even about putting your hands or doing something like that physical. Sometimes you have to sit down and really chastise your child verbally. You understand what I'm saying?
And punch them
Sometimes
and stick
that's
them.
true.
I couldn't even do that with my wife sometimes because she would always not knowing when to shut the fuck up. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm in the driver's seat right now. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You taking my power off the table, and then that's something that you definitely don't do in front of kids, because now they not dumb. Oh, they know they gonna run right to mommy and daddy do something. Now you and mommy best friends and daddy the fucking enemy.
Khaled said because she didn't have a man raise her. Girls need dads as well. Correct, V. You feel what I'm saying? So as far as like that's some real shit. Like these little girls need their daddies too. And I'm so glad and so proud that I can get on the phone and call mine every night and she checking on her father because that's what she wants to be the fuck under 24/7, 365.
Over on Facebook, Lisa Loman said they need their ass whipped.
Like now, y'all can't even take a phone for 20 minutes.
These calls,
because you so distracted. You worry about now they getting on your nerves because you on your phone.
Pass it back. Lisa Solman said they need their ass whipped. This is kids of the.
It's a different generation, man.
These kids are off the chain out here. They need to be They need to be disciplined by their parent.
Facts.
These kids don't respect their parents. They don't respect anyone.
Because they want to be their friend. That was one big thing I always said, man, my wife. I said, I used to tell my kids, I'm not your friend, I'm your father. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not trying to make everything hunky-dory and happy before you know, because the world don't work like that. When you get out this motherfucker, the world is going to kick your kid's ass. And you wonder why they so mad. Right. They mad because you gave them a false sense of reality. They thought every 5 minutes they can get something new. They can push the button, they can get a chicken nugget. No, it don't work like that. You have to go work for the money to go to McDonald's. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all teaching these motherfuckers wrong.
Like she just said, Khaled just said, these kids these days are kind of soft. I think they all are soft. They can't take what we took. They be damn near about to commit suicide. Some do. These kids are different, and that's because of what they are being taught.
All that coddling and
don't hit him. Don't hit my son. I'm a whip. What the hell? He's a boy.
Kim Butler said I was so blessed to have my daddy in my life. That taught me everything, and I always had. It's only two slick men in the world.
Liberty Elementary
is both of them.
School number 64. My father would come in there and beat my ass in front of the class. It was not a game. Every school I went to, my father knew my teachers some kind of way, shape, or form. He grew up with them, or he worked with them. He's a military guy or something. My father would come and whip my ass in front of the whole class. It was not a game. You don't fuck up no more. That was that. And it got me to the point where, and it's crazy because when I got older, I understood it. Now, I ain't saying don't be the class clown. I ain't saying don't do stupid shit. Don't get fucking caught. Be smart about whatever the fuck you gonna do in life. It's the same way when I got older. Oh, you want to sell drugs? You think you slick? Don't get caught. Same shit I taught you when you was little. If you gonna do it, make sure you don't get caught. Cause I ain't fucking help you do a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Lawyer, bail, none of that. You know what the rule was? Call me and let me know where you at. That's it. Dad. Fucking phone call from Sam. Yeah. I'm down to jail. All right, I see you when come on. That's just how it's go. Real fucking life.
My mother.
And when I came home, my father ain't give a fuck what was going on. You dumbass, you shouldn't have got caught. That's the first thing he told me, bro. Shouldn't have got caught. If you're gonna do it, be smart about it. And then I think I was kind of smart after the first time. I think I was one of the smart ones.
Listen, my motherfucking mama told me, and she meant every word of it. She said, I'm telling you now, you out here, you want to be Mr. Big Shit, huh? Okay, so you want to stand out there and hustle. Let me tell your motherfucking ass something. I ain't signing for no bills. Nope. I'm not coming to get you. Nope. I'm not coming to visit you. I'm not sending you a dime. You're going to sit your ass in there and you're going to see how it is. And I was like, I thought it was a joke. Me personally, I'm like, shit, my mother ain't going to leave.
That's what you think. Because your mother love you, right?
My mother, shit. My mother left me in that bitch.
Love me, but I know my father when he said something, he meant that shit.
Over on YouTube, Michael Henderson said that's the problem, Sam. Parents are homeboys and homegirls.
Yeah.
There is no such
grandmother.
thing.
Listen to what I'm saying. I
parenting.
go to the club. What's the day? Tuesday. We go somebody happy hour right now. It's 3 generations in that motherfucker. 3 generations.
Don't know
a mother, a daughter, and a granddaughter in the same spot, smoking hookah, shaking ass right now.
I'm not hanging.
He came back to say, Sam, that's the fact. The thing is, just don't get caught.
Yeah,
over on Facebook, Leslie said, these kids out here in the street is 12, 13, 14, and 15, stealing cars, doing guns. No,
so it's crazy because we did all of the same shit.
Yeah.
But we got our ass whipped.
They don't respect.
We got our ass whipped. It ain't like we ain't do it. And you know what stopped us from doing it? What I just said. Getting locked up and ain't nobody coming to get us. And now you and this motherfucker with high 7 big ass locked up in boy village. I'm serious. You think it's not a game?
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? And then that's when you start learning that ass whippings you used to get from your father. You can take all that when nigga punch you in the mother. You know you can punch his ass back. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like niggas don't understand that all of that is teaching you structure. Oh, you think you tough?
Strength and conditioning.
You're gonna be tough out there when you really get out there.
Yeah, because, and that's the main thing. That's what I don't like about the coddling. Because see, my thing is, you coddling and you're making this little boy weak, and then he got to go out here and deal with this world with that coddle shit on his mind, where the world don't give 2 fucks about, and they're gonna hurt him, and they're gonna hurt him, and they might try to kill his ass.
When my son was young, right, riding a bike, you know, man, my wife sitting back, we watching. He fall. I say, don't say nothing. Don't say a fucking word. Don't even look at him. I say, look over there. Don't look at him. Because he look at us.
He gonna cry.
I ain't say shit. You know what he did? Fucked himself up, scratched knees all up, got right back on that bitch and started crying. She said, he ain't even cry. I said, yeah, because you're gonna teach him how to fucking cry. He don't know to cry unless you tell him to cry. If you go, oh my God, you did it. He ain't programmed that in his head yet.
Yeah.
It ain't in his mind.
Facts. Tyra, I gotta read your comments. This guy got some great comments over here. She says, some of you men are broken from the lack of your fathers being around or lack of love shown. As men, you are all holding on to the broken relationship between them. Luckily, I can't say this, Tyra. I had mine. And a lot of my friends had theirs. Sam had his. I can't speak for every dude that ain't had a dad, but I can definitely say mine was around.
Everybody take a turn.
So check this out, right? So for a long time, I used to think my father didn't love me, right? So probably about 11 or 12, I had a conversation about him loving me. This is the first conversation.
Facts, T.
So my father used to say, so you think I don't love you? And I said, sometimes I don't feel like you love me. He said, don't you got, what's them shoes you got on your feet? What's them, yeah, it's nice jeans on, don't you? What's that sweater you got on? Don't you got somewhere to sleep? Don't you eat?
Oh, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Like then you get an understanding. Just because I didn't say I don't love you don't mean I don't love you. My actions show you I love you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got to get the understanding between action and actually doing something.
They're still
you know what I'm saying? My mother could tell me she loved me all she wants, but she the one told us in front of my father that she had no kids. You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like that. This is real life. So then, you know, you get older. My father's dying. And to this day, my father, all the way till he went all the way out, he was a man. He couldn't even fucking talk, and I would fuck with him because he couldn't talk. So to let him know I was still in there, I would rub his head because I knew he ain't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing he told my sister, the last thing he told my sister, get off me, don't keep touching me. I'm serious, like you know what I mean? Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep touching me. He was a man all the way to the end. That's what real men came from. They didn't act like they didn't have to be all lovey-dovey with you to really love you. That's what y'all think. That's where that emotional and all these feelings and shit come from.
But
I know my father loved me.
Ted, back in the and you're right, Ted. Back then, it took a village to raise these kids. The neighbors were told by our parents, like, if you see him whip his ass, and then when I get home, I'ma whip his ass. Nigga, that ain't happening now. She don't like that bitch down the street. That bitch he don't like that nigga right there. Just that and the third. And you can't, it's nothing. Like social media has given these people a false sense of reality, in my opinion.
So when I had the balls, because I never hustled in my own neighborhood, right? I just had this rule. I couldn't kill somebody or do something to somebody because everybody knew me. So I didn't want to do shit in my neighborhood, right? So eventually I broke my rule. I started doing shit in my neighborhood, right? Now the way we was raised, just like you said, if we at the bottom of Chelsea, we playing football, you do something, you cuss or something, anybody parent could come off that porch and whip your ass. And then gonna take you to your grandmother gonna whip your ass. Then once your grandmother whip your ass, your aunt say, well, why he getting his ass whipped? And they tell you why she whipped your ass. Then she gonna say, sit here, because I'm gonna tell your father, when your father come down, now you gonna get that ass whipped. And y'all talking about ass whippings and disciplines with y'all punk asses, with y'all fucking scared ass fucking emotions and shit. Y'all ain't been through enough. That's why y'all act like that. Or you saw it and the wrong person was doing the wrong thing. That's called discipline, the shit that just happened. So the next time you know not to do what the fuck you did. Right. I guarantee you ain't do it no more.
Facts.
Or fell asleep with it.
But
that, there you go.
But people get that confused with the abuse.
It's not abuse.
Like you get what I'm saying? Discipline and abuse is two totally different things.
I ain't talking about
some people can't right. But people can't wrap their mind around that. They automatically think because you
whip your child's ass, you deserve to get your ass whipped.
The fuck?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
Now you know you're gonna get your ass whipped, and you still gonna do something. Oh, you really gonna get your ass whipped now? Mm-hmm. That's called discipline. Like now, I know my friend, she keep going through the same shit with her son. She just whipped his ass and beat his ass, whipped his ass. He know ain't no man there. He can take the ass whipping from his mother. And she be fucking him up.
And she gonna get the toys back. She gonna get that phone back when she finished.
And go pick him up and drop him off.
Yeah. What happened to the good old punishment days where your parents summertime send you in that room? Take that TV, take that radio, take everything out. Stay your ass in that room. You come out that room, I'ma fuck you up.
Because you know you be in the window whispering and shit. They're like, get the fuck out there window.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, I'm telling you, being punished taught me how to split the extension cord, use the electric tape on this side, on that side, and the other end, and then plug it up. I learned a lot of shit being punished in that room. Or me sitting here with no radio, no TV.
Listen.
And she ain't mind, long as she knew she cut that cord, that was the punishment. But the creative mind taught me how to reset it. So she was fine
everything is a double edge.
She was pleased with me learning
different ways
how to get it work instead of begging to come out the room to watch TV. Michael said on YouTube said, shit, I remember my teacher whipped my ass as the crossing guard with
Nicole,
my
whip
as
Miss Noble.
My ass
all
then,
by my uncles, I would get my ass
then.
I went to Dickie Hill.
Miss
Durham used to fuck us up. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that white lady, man. And she cared about it. And she told my mother, I'll never forget my mother told her. She said, if he get out of line again, whip his ass again. She said, that's all I need.
Greenberg, she was an old Jewish teacher. She was my father's teacher when he was young. And she used to have 3 number 12-inch rulers taped together. Fuck around if you want to. Put them hands out there. Samuel! Damn! Yo, I was terrible, yo. I'm not even gonna say I was bad. I didn't take shit from people, so I always wound up getting in fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I used to get in fights all the time, so it was like I didn't let nobody bother me, none of that shit. And then my teachers just couldn't tell me anything. I was too intelligent.
Right.
You can't tell me that something about the Bible or you telling me something about history, and I know that's not right. I'm going to battle you tooth and nail. And then they just get to the point where they like, oh, I'm gonna call your father. Hey, come on, what the fuck you want me to do about it? I already know I'm gonna get my ass whipped, so I'm gonna go all the way in now. Shit.
Right. You gotta see the catch-22. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, ass whippings made me the respectable dude that I am today. Because one thing my dad did teach was having respect for your elders was very important. So, sir, that's why to this day, people that are older than me got more seniority on this earth, I say sir and ma'am to. It's a force of habit because I was taught that. It was implemented to the point where though my father and mother, it was both of them, my father and my mother. If I didn't say that, yes ma'am, yes sir, they was on my ass about that.
Yeah, and it was different because my grandfather didn't play. You come to my grandfather's house, he gonna tell you one time that's your first time in there, and you don't take that hat off. All you gonna feel is a hand go right beside your fucking head. Take your fucking hat off in my house.
I already knew that.
And then he say, why you got your hands? Probably in there playing pocket pool. That's a piece of my grandfather, Phil Cole, man.
Hey,
Keith.
Keith.
Piece to my dad, man.
Yeah, man.
We had our time.
Yeah. Okay. We just want to leave y'all with this note, man. On this note, because we running out of time.
Whip them kids' ass.
Listen, man. Listen.
Don't kill him.
Just like how Bernie Mac said. Bernie Mac said he will fuck your kid up.
Bernie Mac said every kid need to be hitting.
This is what y'all gotta understand. This is what y'all gotta understand, man. These kids are disrespectful. There's no structure, and it's because they're not being taught that that's not right. Here, don't do that no more. They getting away with murder. And please, by all means, we can't tell y'all what to do, but stop trying to be your kids' homeboys and homegirls.
And we understand. Some of y'all working 2 or 3 jobs, you ain't even that with them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
JT.
Like, we get that. We understand all of that. We talking about reality. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
We're talking about reality.
And the thing is, if you discipline them enough, you can work 2-3 jobs and trust that your household is intact.
Yes. Because your kids gonna know what's up when you come home.
Accountable. If you
dishes, you gotta hold them accountable.
If they don't do it, I don't know what
you get in late with the ass up and get it done.
Y'all like a sponge bath. You know what I'm saying? Y'all so soft with them, like you ain't gonna hit them or nothing. So take something from their ass. When I say take it, you better take that shit for real.
Don't take it for 3 days and give it back.
You ain't getting your hair done because y'all out here getting their hair done more than fucking what the fuck y'all get y'all hair.
And their hair $200
y'all
just
working
like
a whole
yours.
extra job just so you can buy them Chick-fil-A every fucking day. You fucking spoiled ass motherfucker.
And these kids is just like I said, if you whip their ass, show them
the bills.
Yeah, show
them the bills. That when they gotta go to this practice and go to this school and all that, show them how much gas you got to put in that motherfucker. Show them the car insurance.
Show them how much that iPhone bill is.
Yeah.
When they got their tablet, iPads, and these phones and all this shit. They ordering all these apps and all this shit.
Every 5 minutes you get an email from Apple. $622, $832, $16.99, $21. Show them the bill. Show it to them. So when they act crazy, cut that shit off. I will go to the store or I go online and tell them, cut that shit off.
All they gotta do is suspend it for a while.
That's it. Cut it off.
We not again, y'all.
You won't be TikToking around this motherfucker.
Yeah,
but you know what, y'all? There's so many fucking kids who know to go over their friend's house with the Wi-Fi and connect to that. Take the device. Take the device. Don't turn it off. Take the device.
I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't ever scared of the dark. Because I had to sit in the room with the dark. Don't turn on a motherfucking thing. And you know what I do right now as a grown ass man? I be in the house in the dark, minding my fucking business.
It's so calming.
I love it. When I was little, you had to sit in the fucking dark. And it taught me not to be scared of nothing. Nothing. My father said, cut all that shit off. And don't play nothing. Sit in the bed with your feet crossed and your hands crossed like a mummy.
Are we talking about what the fuck before we go? I was talking about the 10th before we go, or still not yet?
I used to ask for the ass whipping
we gonna see.
Yeah.
So not tonight.
Before we close out, we get ready to do live. We're gonna go live. Y'all gonna get to come
Live in
the
person, not
studio.
live on the show.
And y'all can hoop and holler, fuss and cuss. Y'all can do whatever y'all want, but we need y'all support.
Definitely.
Questions, answers,
coming with the
conversation.
details, you know, a couple things was going on. My mind was started a new job. They ain't doing no more. And then my father passed, so it kind of pushed stuff back. But we get ready to come with the date. We gonna solidify everything, and we gonna bring the Bro Show to y'all live.
Yeah, and we just want y'all support, man. Come out, support us, man. We not asking y'all for a dime. We want y'all to bring your own drink and come and watch the show live. Chime in. Everything you want to say to Sam funky ass, you can say. Everything you want to say to Rob's funky ass, you
I ain't
can
gonna
say.
lie. This shit gonna intensify if you in my face, because I'm gonna really, really be my fucking self.
He waiting. I ain't
love
gonna lie,
it.
he been waiting
If
for
y'all
this shit.
ever been anywhere,
I'm gonna be
and
the
we been
quietest
I am
person
a
in the
totally
building, I
different person
promise
when
you.
we live. I'm telling you, you're gonna see. So you might not like me for a couple days, but I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, at the end of the day, we want y'all support. Be looking out for us to post the flyer and give y'all the information on everything.
There we go.
And at the end of the day, like we said, man, we respect, love all y'all, man. Appreciate y'all support. Tonight, this has been the Bro Show with your boy Big Rob.
My man, DJ Smooth said, yeah, he want to see that girl in there live. He talking about TV.
Everybody waiting to see V, old motherfucking bluffing ass.
Girl,
It's your girl.
It's your girl, Miss Vita.
Everybody waiting to see it. But
It's been the Bro Show, y'all.
Good night, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all support. Breathe.